What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pro Winston here. YCS Providence is now over, and the winner is Chris LeBlanc. He's a very, very, very good player in my eyes, and he shared a hotel room with me, Ben, and Zach, and Clarence this weekend. I decided to play test with him and Clarence mostly because we always playing Gagias. As most of y'all know, I've been playing Gagia since Toronto. Toronto, I played just Gagia Karakuris. Indianapolis, I played Gagias Karakuris and Machinas. This weekend, I played more of a stun variant, very similar to Chris. The night before, Chris and I was talking about the deck. And Chris told me to play Thunder King main deck. And I told him my thoughts about the deck. I posted a I posted a Facebook post last week talking about do not expect to win YCS Providence if you do not main deck 2 Fiendish Chains. I believed strongly that 2 Fiendish Chains was needed in the main deck. I also told the whole world that Maxi is not needed as much. I also told the whole world that I just don't understand why everyone is playing Solemn Judgment. It is not a very good top deck when you have nothing, and if you do not know how to control the card, it is not good. Listen to what I just said. If you do not know how to control the card, it is not good. I have been playing this game forever, and I can never Solemn Judgment at the right time. Yes, that sounds bad. Yes, that just doesn't make sense to most people, but I just won't play the card. Why? Because I don't know how to use it right. And I don't want to spend half my life points negating something. I could just try to play around it. Sometimes you can't play around it, but yeah, I know it sounds bad, but I'm just not going to play the card. Chris took the liberty in trusting me that night and listening to me when I said, this is my opinion. We also didn't have a good side deck until the morning of. I got a phone call from somebody saying that a lot of the pro players was playing in sectors and dark worlds. So I told Chris, I think you and I need to side deck the 2 Shadow Imprisonment Mirrors and take out the Deep Fissures and put in Macrocosmos. Because if this water deck is what it is, Macrocosmos should take care of it. But Macrocosmos stops the Heretics. Macrocosmos stops the dragons, hopefully sometimes, and Macrocosmos stops Dark Worlds. So that was that about the side deck. One last minute change, like 2 hours before the event, so like around 7:30, when Chris knocked on my door, I said, Gerard, what are we gonna side deck or whatever? I said, yo, let's side deck Fossil Diner. I think Fossil Diner is just absolutely good right now. If you set it face down, they're going to attack it thinking it's an armor. And what do you know? It's not an armor. It's a Fossil Diner. And then they tight. I did not do so well in the event because my matchups was not that great. And they had a counter for everything. But I'm happy that Chris proved to everybody that you don't need these cards to win an event. I watched every game Chris had. I dropped out round 5. To stay right there and support Chris. And as most of y'all know, from watching me in the event, like a blue snow cone and like a Mr. Frosty ice cream, every time he won, he came up to me and said, Jarrell, what's good, blah, blah, blah. I said, yo, Chris, play one game at a time. Your next matchup is this. This is how you should do it. This is how you should play against it. These are the cards you side deck out. These are the cards you should put in. You know, it was me, him, and Ben, and Zach. His teammates and myself was his biggest supporters, other than his family. You know, and this goes to show that you don't need to play what everyone plays to win an event. This goes to show that you don't need to follow in other people's footsteps card for card. You can be your own person, guys. And saying all that, congratulations to you, Chris. Thank you for posting on my Facebook wall that heartfelt message, and I'm going to show the world that right now. Thank you, Chris. Good luck in your future events, and let's get going for the next event. Hopefully you come with me to Spain. I'm still trying to get my ticket. They messed up my ticket, guys. But thank you to everybody that supported me. Thank you to everybody that stood by me, and thank you to all the players, especially Chris, who took my words and took my advice. And thank you, thank you, thank you. You already know, if it's not pro, it gots to go. Deuces.